South Africa's second date with World Cup destiny falls on a day of historic significance, a reminder of how far this country has come since June the 16th, 1976. Soweto was the scene of some of the watershed moments in South Africa's struggle against apartheid. Among the most important was the student uprising 34 years ago. Thousands of school children marched against the introduction of Afrikaans as a compulsory language of instruction. To them, it was the language of oppression. The apartheid minister in charge of black education at the time, Punt Jansen, justified his decision by saying that a black worker could find himself working for an English-speaking boss or an Afrikaans-speaking boss, and therefore it was to his benefit to learn both languages. But that wasn't the future these students wanted, and so, marching down that street over there, they were confronted by armed police. And the bloody consequences of the Soweto Uprising began to unfold.
Children came with stones, while the police and the soldiers came with guns. 600 children died.
It's gripping listening for tourists looking beyond the football.
It's very moving. It's really moving to come to this place and see things that we've all listened to about.
12-year-old Hector Peterson was one of the first to fall, an icon of the protests and a wave of resistance the apartheid government was never fully able to control. Murphy Marobe was one of the student leaders in 1976.
When I look at things like the 2010 Soccer World Cup, I look back and I connect it to the struggles that have been waged. I did not need to have a crown put on my head. It was just the feeling that was in my heart that, like many others who sacrificed their lives, I just wish they could be here to celebrate that moment with us.
The national team, Bafana Bafana, will be determined to honour the fans by continuing unbeaten through the group stage. At the same time, the country will remember the long road from bloodshed to democracy.